Oddities. Stay strange.
And you did the incoming. It was so friendly though. Mine's always aggressive.
I feel like Audacity is just a little bit more friendly than Zoom
Yeah,
in general. Like, we have a better vibe here because we don't have someone yelling at
you're
us.
right. She's a bitch. Also, actually, now that I think about it, I think there are a lot of apps in my life where I'm just like, this is a friendly app, or like this one's like business means
Yeah.
business. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It sets a certain tone for your mood when you're going through that app, right?
Yes. How odd is that?
Didn't know that there was so much influencing in our lives.
And yet here we are, which is on Oddities. Welcome back to Oddities. I'm Cassie.
I'm Kelly. You and I had the same thought
There
there.
it is. And welcome back to Strange Town. As per usual, you'll find all of the things in the description box. Email, social media, merch store, Patreon, all the artists that we've worked with. It's all there for your viewing pleasure.
And convenient little clicking
Convenient clicking. Just
links.
all the clicks.
There you go to one place for everything you
You
need.
got it.
So,
Yeah. So, we love to see it. How is my birthday?
well, I said it on the bonus episode. I really miss Hoa Hoa Hoa
I
Land.
miss it for you. So,
We had such a great time. And again, just for all the listeners to hear it, there were so many things that reminded me of Cassie. There were so many things that I was like, I can't wait to show her this. I can't wait to do this with her. I can't wait to do that with her. I can't wait to go to Pike's Place with you
hell yeah.
and get some yummy gelato.
Yes.
Like,
Literally all the
all of the
gelato.
things. So yeah, that's where I'm at, but I'm feeling good, and the process is processing, and we're excited. So
I'm excited for you
yeah,
guys. I can't wait. Like, I wish this ties in nicely with our bonus episode, but I wish I could fast forward like 2 months.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would love to see us in 2 months.
Yes. So I think I feel like you guys only have like happy, good, exciting things ahead of you. It's about time.
Thank you. I feel that too. I feel like this is opening a massive door for us, and I truly can't wait.
Yes, I love that. I
So,
love that.
how is my Borsty?
Your borscht's good. At the time of recording, I'm soaking up my last couple weeks of maternity leave, getting ready to go back to the soul-crushing reality that is the corporate world. I,
There it is.
I'm, let's see. Well, I found a new hairstylist who I really like, so that's exciting. He,
Doing magical things to your hair because you just look like a goddess.
thank
I'm just throwing
you.
that out there.
He's wonderful. This is the first time that I've had a male hairstylist.
And he clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's been at this for like 28 years, he was saying, and I'm like, fuck yeah, you got it. And he has really cool
You're
tattoos.
established.
Yeah, we'd love to see it. Um, let's see, we're going to Hershey Halloween this weekend. Corey and I are having ourselves a little date night. It'll be very fun. Ride some rides, eat some things shouldn't be eating, go to some scare zones, hopefully get scared.
I can't wait to hear about it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be like just like a fun little like woohoo, like
Uh
yay.
huh.
Um,
I've seen with places like that, you can get like a special necklace, and when it's turned on, they can't scare you or something like that. So you can just enjoy the atmosphere,
oh,
but like not get scared. And there's this one video floating around right now where this clown girl, I don't even know what to say about her, but she's just standing there, and a guy walks past her, and he jumps, and she's like, I didn't do anything. I'm just standing here.
I love that. Um, I I think I don't know if I would like pursue that option. Like I think I like would probably just let the spooky happen. I don't know. But I
Right?
think it's a nice like I think
I
it's like a nice thing that's offered if they do have that.
because I can respect that somebody loves the spooky atmosphere, but really can't handle jump scares.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I can
Everyone should be enjoying the spooky time, but I think I want the jump scares.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like it's part of what I'm paying for, so like I might as well like shit myself a little.
I want my heart rate to go up. I want I want to
Yeah,
be burning some
I
calories
want my
just being
I
scared.
want my iWatch to be concerned.
Yeah.
So
What is
yeah,
happening?
so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to my little guy's first Halloween in a few weeks.
Uh,
The costume
those
is
pictures
costuming.
killed me.
Yes,
There's plenty of times now that I've just gone back to those photos.
because how can you not? So yeah, and then when this comes out, we're actually, so I don't even know, like few people
We're
know
in
this.
November.
We're in November. When this comes out, I'm actually in my favorite month of the year. I love Halloween. I love Spooktober,
Mm-hmm.
but I love the atmosphere of November better.
I get it.
Cooler,
It's like deep
crisper.
autumn.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
by this point, I'm thriving. Hopefully.
Love this for you.
Yes.
Can't wait to November. Big things are happening for us.
That's
So,
it. November's it.
yep.
So yeah. And that's I mean, that's really it. We're just kind of like plugging along. We have become huge fans of Bluey.
I love it
The
so
best
much
part
for
is
you.
we're not even watching it for our son because one, he's only 12 weeks at this point, and two, um, like he's asleep when
Listen,
we're watching it.
the amount of times Michael and I just watch Bluey
It's
because you need a pick me up.
it's so good. It's so comforting. It's funny. It's like it's great.
I thought of like another one of my favorite characters in quotes.
Okay.
It's the grannies.
I love the grannies. I was just saying this to Corey. Like I live for the grannies.
I spilled my beans.
I know. It just kills me.
I love them. There was a time during this recent election where people were wearing Janet and Rita 2024
Stop, were they?
shirts. And people would be like, these woke agendas or whatever. And it's like,
Oh my God.
okay, we'll go with
Okay,
that.
sure. No, that is so we are like huge, we've become huge Bluey fans. Also actually one of the grannies in one of the episodes was like, I love lamingtons. And then we were like, what the fuck is a lamington? And we looked it up and they're like delicious cake cookie things. I ordered some.
hmm
I can't wait for them.
Oh, I'm excited for
I
you.
can't wait for them to show up at our fucking door. Like Amazon has those
Yeah,
bitches. For some reason they're balls and not like little square things, but I don't care.
the flavor will be
It's
there.
gonna be there. It's gonna be there. So, um,
hmm
anyway, proud Bluey fan over here. Honestly, I'm not sure our son will ever watch any other show. That's all he gets.
Honestly, for a while there, all our kids were watching was Puppy Dog Pals. We loved Puppy Dog Pals.
Okay.
And then it went from Puppy Dog Pals to Bluey. And they kind of go back and forth even
And
now.
there you go. Look, when you
So,
have your favorites, you have your favorites. Like, whatever.
yeah.
It is what it is. The other exciting news is next week I'm going to meet with the company who's going to be doing our pool in the backyard, and I get to see the plan.
Oh,
The
that's
plan.
exciting. I'm thrilled for you. I can't wait to see the plan.
I can't wait to show you the plan. I also am not looking forward to having an inevitable heart attack over the price that comes with the plan, but that's okay. So be
Yeah,
it.
there is that.
Yeah. So it's fun to start chipping away at like a dream that we've had for a while now. It's like a fun little
Yeah,
oasis back there, you know?
it's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you. So that's the latest und greatest. We're not at our usual 13, but
No, we
should we get
aren't.
to partying?
That's fine.
You
I
know, that's fine.
I have a fun topic today,
Oh,
so I'm
good.
really excited
Okay, you're up first
because it
anyway.
is hoa 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 related.
Oh, okay. Ooh, good, good, good. Okay, I'm ready.
I went to a place near this place,
All right.
but I didn't go to the place. So
Okay.
something fun for us to do later.
Okay.
I'm talking about Kelly's Irish Bar and Restaurant.
It's yours.
Mm-hmm. It has a huge history, and it's located pretty much right around the Pike's Place Market.
Okay.
So it has a lot of history. Um, the history of the building that now houses Kells or Kelly's is what makes this pub so fascinating. It was originally built in 1903, and it was the first purpose-built mortuary in Seattle.
What a transition. Okay.
Yeah.
In like business,
Um,
that's
isn't
crazy.
that like insane? It was built to house the Butterworth and Sons mortuary, which took up all 5 floors of the building, with a morgue, coffin sales, a funeral chapel, and even living quarters where family members could stay with their deceased until they were buried,
Oh,
which I think is very
that's kind of
fascinating.
nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is the entrance to the Irish pub was once the basement entrance where they brought bodies into the mortuary.
So, so we're going.
We're going.
Okay. Yes.
The floor above that was used as the quote stock room with fireproof vaults where bodies could be stored indefinitely when the next of kin was undecided about what to do with the remains of their loved one had passed. And for those of you paying attention, yes, this was the same second floor that it's now housing the event space.
I love it.
So
I love it.
shit's going down there.
Yes.
Um, there. Well, the whole setup is like extremely fascinating. Obviously, there are people who claim that it's because of Butterworth and Sons, the funerals, that we know them today, because it was such a historical, like, actual landmark. It was the first purpose-built mortuary.
That's very cool.
Which is very interesting. Well, especially in my opinion, for Seattle seeing what it is now. I mean, I imagine it was always very big and large and like the town that everyone knew.
Right.
Ironically, it was only in service as a mortuary for 20 years. Before they moved on to a larger space, because 5 floors wasn't enough.
Nope, we need more.
I don't know what came after that, because I was having a hard time finding that. But because there was so much death involved with this place, which I find interesting, because I feel like when places are haunted, it usually has to do with people dying in the building or some sort of like massive history with that.
Right.
It seems like these are just deceased ghosts, like their spirits stayed in the building or
Just
something.
like hanging.
And I have to wonder if it was those who were waiting in limbo for their families to make a decision and stuff, and like they waited too long.
Maybe.
It's not funny. It's really not funny.
I
But
think it's pretty funny.
a lot of people, goers to the bar and whatnot, have reported seeing strange figures, strange apparitions, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Thank you.
Got you.
They have reported hearing screaming and loud moans in certain parts of the building.
Oh.
And a lot of it has to do with the entrance,
Okay.
where they brought the bodies through.
That's interesting.
So that also made me fear.
Were they not dead?
Were they scared to go into, was their body spirit scared to go into this, knowing that I'm dead?
Oh.
I'm at the mortuary, and panic set in for them.
I don't like that. Maybe, though.
I don't like that, but I'm like, I have to wonder if that's like,
I mean, if the shoe fits.
or was the doorway in their souls exiting their bodies, but then they kind of got stuck in the doorway.
I mean.
Like, there's so many possibilities here.
Yeah.
I saw a few accounts of people reporting things moving.
Oh, okay.
Things being moved. But nothing like terrifying, when you hear about things being thrown across the room or something like that. It was just like subtle things.
Like, just like, so when we say subtle things, is it like, oh, it moved like 2 inches, or is it just like a little thing and it's like, I left it here and then it was just in like another room?
Both.
Okay. Interesting.
Very subtle, like, that's not where I left you moments.
Got it. Okay.
It is a thriving bar and restaurant now, with rich history, obviously.
Yep.
It is located not far from the very first Starbucks that was founded in
I
Seattle.
love that.
Yeah, so we can hit that up while we're
Yes,
there, obviously.
obviously.
Um, but all in all, this is the kind of the first building that I'm like, there is shit going down 100%. I don't actually have doubts.
Okay.
And I think it's because it was a mortuary.
I mean, that kind of like seals it a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
cause also like maybe there were people brought in who didn't really have like loved ones that they wanted to keep checking in on or like
Yeah.
something like that. So they were like, well, I might as well just hang here. I don't
Yeah,
know.
these people seem to be taking good care of me. I guess I'll hang around.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the other thing I thought of. Now, while I do 100% believe, I wonder people who are hearing screaming or seeing things move or seeing things in general, I want to know how much they had to drink
Well, that's the thing. Like,
before seeing those
if we're
things.
talking about a bar here, like, what do we,
What are we
what do
working with?
we got going on here? Yeah, what's the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, overall, I mean, I have like kind of a mini series coming with Seattle because of a
Fun.
lot of things I found.
Yeah.
So, you guys can look forward to that. I can say with confidence that I only went to one of the haunted locations without realizing it was haunted. So,
I,
but I like now looking back at it, go, yeah, there's the vibe.
it's been like
So,
3 or 4 times in my life now where I've been to like a location that's supposedly haunted, totally oblivious, only to find out later, and I'm like, huh, yeah, maybe.
yeah, there. This will be next week's, so
Oh,
you
nice.
guys don't have to wait long. But I am going to talk about it next
Oh,
week.
good.
Um, but overall, I mean, it's short, it's sweet. It's the Irish pub with quite the history.
I love it. That is so cute. Um, I too have haunted locations.
God, yes. Let's bring it on.
It's not a, I'm kind of like, I'm like continuing my tour of like odd US things.
I love it though.
Thank you.
We have a weird
We
country.
do. And today we're finding ourselves in Massachusetts
Oh,
with the mass holes.
yep. Them. I was gonna say it.
I got you.
I love that they call each other
Big
massholes.
fan.
Like they know.
They
They
do.
know what they bring to the
They
table,
own
and
it.
I love the
I think it's
confidence.
great. I think that if I
If you're
hadn't,
from Massachusetts, let us know.
I think if I hadn't ended up in Pennsylvania, Massachusetts could have been a solid fit for me. Like I could see it for myself.
Well, I don't consider you an asshole though, but I am your barsty.
You're biased.
I have to say though, every single time Michael sees your username on TikTok, he laughs.
The worst part is I consistently forget that that's what I made it. For those of you wondering, it's casshole.
it's it's not only the username, it's also the
It's the
picture that
picture.
you're just a genius.
Thank
You're
you.
like when it comes to things like naming things, figuring like marketing things, just any like you are so solid in it.
Thank you. What can we
There's like
say?
genuinely like damn, my bestie is so fucking talented.
She's- I love that casshole is what triggered this, so thank you. Um, so I'm talking. There are as it turns out, pardon me, not one, but several haunted hospitals in Massachusetts. So we're taking
Oh, shut
just like a
up.
little hospital like
I have to
trip.
say I love myself a little haunted hospital
A
tour.
little, yeah, big time. Hospitals like uh, one of the most extreme environments that I can think of in terms of like life moments. You've got birth, you have death, you have illness, you have healing. Like there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
shit going down in hospitals. So if I'm gonna wager that anywhere is haunted, it's a hospital,
Yeah.
like in some format. Like families are either like glowing or they're like mourning. I don't know. There's just like a
Yeah.
lot. In Massachusetts alone, there are actually 97 hospitals in operation at the time of this research that I did.
That's pretty cool.
Many have come before this, now abandoned or shut down. Um, Hospitals of these kinds, like dotted fields and countrysides of America back in the day, or they're basically like their own self-contained cities because they were so big. Like it's like just like a huge array of
Oh.
things. So, some of the most haunted Massachusetts hospitals include Taunton State and Danvers State. So let's
Taunted state?
Taunton Taunton.
Taunton.
Taunton State.
I was like, taunted, like haunted,
Nope.
but with a T.
It would be really cool. So Boston is, of course, as we know, home to a rich history. Not all of it's light and happy and welcoming. Some of the darkest stories associated with Boston actually come from places like Taunton State Hospital and Danvers State Hospital, both notorious as asylums at one point that housed countless patients under inhumane practices. Behind hospital walls, people say you can hear whispers of suffering and torment and like eerie markings on the walls that were telltale signs of those who were like never properly heard when they were there. And the buildings, people have come to know them as once being very, very full of pain, and are
Mm-hmm.
now infamous for ghostly presences and spirits said to still like hang out. When I cover locations like this, though, consistently I get bummed out because it's like if things were so bad, I hate that if they're stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just like it just like, I need it to not be that way,
I
you
agree.
know? But anyway,
Yeah.
so Taunton State, it a psychiatric hospital located in Taunton, Massachusetts. It is now a shell of one of Massachusetts' haunted hospitals. The building opened its doors in 1854, so it's quite old. It
Mm-hmm.
bore witness to hundreds of psychiatric patients and, more notably, a couple of notorious serial killers.
Bring it on.
It was
Oh
originally,
my God.
yes, it was originally known as the State Lunatic Hospital at Taunton.
That's a name.
What a name. It was the second of its kind in the state of Massachusetts, and the hospital and its like surrounding facilities were located on a 154-acre farm along the Mill River. So it actually sounds really
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
I mean, it
I'm not gonna
does.
lie, but anyway, the complex itself was expanded multiple times to make room for more and more patients. And at its largest, it was comprised of over 40 structures.
Holy
I know,
cow.
like a whole complex.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
This is what I'm talking
huge.
about when I mean like some of these were like little cities basically unto themselves. The
Yeah.
main building, Kirkbride, it was called, it closed in 1975, and after its demise, the rest of the building started to fall into a state of like basically disrepair. And now Taunton State sits on the Registry of Historic Places, even though most of the original buildings were demolished or destroyed by fire at one point. Um, so one of the patients there was Anthony Santo, an Italian American serial killer. Doing the
Oh,
Italian
hell yeah.
hands. We both
Did
are.
he have mafia links?
Wouldn't you like to know? So, Anthony Santo was born in 1894 in Italy, and he confessed to the murders of his two cousins and another girl in the span of 3 months. He was just like,
Wow.
he hit the wall. He was like, I've had enough. Fuck these
I did
cousins
this.
and screw this random girl. So he
Yeah.
stated that he went into mad spells where he couldn't control his actions or anger, and he was diagnosed with hallucinations and was eventually sent to Taunton, where he supposedly spent the rest of his life. Not much is known about his childhood, because he immigrated to America later in life. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
most of those records and everything, it's just not really handy. His
Yeah.
parents did recall a terrible bout of scarlet fever that he had suffered, which left his mind, quote, afflicted after that point. I know. So,
Interesting.
June 6th, 1908, 14-year-old Santo was questioned by police regarding the theft of a bicycle. Unprompted, he instead confessed to murdering two cousins and a 6-year-old.
That escalated very fast.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we got a question about a bicycle. He's like, I'll do you one better.
I murdered
I
these
murdered three
people.
people.
Take me
Yeah,
in.
exactly. So he said that he lured his cousins into the woods and killed them both with large rocks and a knife, and then he stoned the 6-year-old girl, her name was Louise Staula, to death.
That's horrific.
So he's said to be like hanging out there. Then there's Jane Topin, a sociopathic serial killer. She was born as Honora Kelly in 1854, nicknamed, and I've covered this one, nicknamed Jolly Jane, after her arrest in 1901.
Oh.
Yes, and her confession to 31 murders. Um, so, to really focus on her sickness, she was quoted saying that her ambitions were, quote, to have killed more people, helpless people, than any other man or woman who has ever lived. So big, big
Interesting.
goals. all around,
Yeah.
for her. She was born to Irish immigrants. Her mother passed away when she was young, leaving her with her alcoholic and abusive father. He was rumored to have sewn his own eyelids shut in a bout of supposed insanity. So when you look
Oh,
at it from that light, like it's kind of like not surprising that she's just like
no, not at all. Like, clearly
lost
there's
it.
something going on in that bloodline.
Right. Yeah. So a handful of years after the mother's death, her father took her and her sister Delia to the Boston Female Asylum, never to see them again. And she was eventually placed as an indentured servant in the home of Mrs. Ann Topin. And then she later took her last name. And then she began to train as a nurse later at Cambridge. If you guys really want like the whole shebang, that's like many, many, many episodes back, but I covered her. And she basically started to show psychopathic tendencies. She took a liking to very elderly, frail patients. She would use them as guinea pigs in like these really bizarre experiments, if you will, with morphine and atropine, and she would alter their prescriptions to see basically what it would do to their nervous system. Um, and she would spend a lot of time with the patients. She would make fake charts. She would medicate them to drift in and out of consciousness. Sometimes she'd get into bed with them,
Oh.
which is like,
Oh.
we're not even going to touch all of that because, like, um,
Yeah.
and then she became like a private nurse, and then she started poisoning people. She killed her
There it is.
landlord, her foster sister, four elderly members of the Davis family, who she was like a nurse for. Um, and then a toxicology report was ordered, and eventually she was arrested for murder. There's like a lot happened in between. I'm, paraphrasing here.
Yeah.
After her trial, she confessed to her lawyer that she had killed about 31 people in her estimation, and she wanted the jury to find her sane so she could have a chance of being released.
Okay.
Okay, and eventually she was found not guilty by reason of insanity and was committed for life instead in Taunton State. Um, Rumors state that while the original hospital was in operation, a notorious satanic cult in the area operated the hospital.
Of course it did.
Yeah, it's said that they would take patients into the basement to conduct dark rituals and sometimes even sacrifice them. Um,
I was gonna say human
but
sacrifices.
of course, today there are still like very strange, like unexplained markings on the walls of the basements. While the hospital was still open, staff would attempt to go downstairs into the basement, only to be stopped by a force once their foot reached the bottom step, it is said.
Oh,
And then within like,
freaky.
yeah, within this hospital, like it's the typical reports. I mean, it's not an operation anymore, but like when it was, people would hear sounds and things would move,
Mhm.
doors open and close, like night shift was like very questionable as a whole, all of that fun stuff that you would typically experience in
Mhm.
supposedly a haunted hospital. And then we also have Danvers State Hospital. Danvers State was a psychiatric hospital, again, located in Danvers, Massachusetts, and it was built in 1874 and opened officially in 1878, staying in business until it was closed in 1992 due to budget cuts.
Of
Of
course.
course. So, strangely, the judge who presided over the Salem witch trials, John Hathorne, also lived in that area a few, like, 100 years ago.
Mhm.
And so, like, people like to tie this hospital to this guy, and that like after its opening, there were reports that would like spill out of inhumane practices occurring, like shock therapy, lobotomies, drugs, straitjackets, accusations of witchcraft in the hospital. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like people are just like maybe going out on a limb because of like the link historically, but
Yeah.
you know, what have you. Um, the cruelty carried out left, so they say, energetic imprints that have lasted, till today. A total of 278 people reportedly died at the hospital in a single year.
Holy
And this is not
cow.
like a hospital. This is like a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, it's not. People shouldn't be dying in there.
Not
Not at that rate.
278 in a year. Yeah, so it's now known as the birthplace of the prefrontal lobotomy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, the
Sign my happy ass up.
please. So these lobotomies left patients in this weird like daze, wandering the halls. Horror novelist H.P. Lovecraft even used Danvers as the inspiration for his Arkham Sanitarium in one of his works. So that's kind of cool.
Wow.
Um, so what about real hauntings? The only remnants
Hmm.
of the horrid practices at Danvers are two cemeteries, filled with 770 bodies total. Visitors to the area report screaming, banging, crying. The cemeteries are also hotbeds of paranormal activity. People see apparitions a lot, apparently, of like
Oh,
patients
okay.
wandering around in the cemetery. What I couldn't get, like, is it like, okay, when they see these patients wandering around, like, how do they know that they're patients? I mean, I guess it's just
Yeah.
assumed given the location and like who's buried there, but like, are they dressed like patients or like,
Yeah. Are they in like a hospital
are they acting like
gown, garb?
weird post lobotomy? Like, what is, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Do you see something like an IV in their arm? Like, I have all these
Like, how
questions.
do we just not know that like
There's
they're
just
just
not a
like some ye
ghost.
old ghosts? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I've got for Taunton State and Danvers hospitals.
That was really amazing.
Thank you.
Specifically the birthplace of lobotomies.
Yeah, like go figure. Also, like I don't know why I wouldn't have expected that from like Massachusetts.
Yeah.
For some reason in my
Right?
mind it was always the South. I don't know. I don't know why.
I have to agree with you
It
though.
was always like,
Like,
yeah, I don't
oh,
know.
well, you learn something new every
But there
day.
you have it.
Here we are.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, I guess the question is, Massachusetts, are you guys okay? Because like, that's some shit.
Things are questionable right now.
Yeah. I think,
Would you go?
would I go to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go. Would you?
Yeah, I want to go see that cemetery.
Yeah, I do too. I like, I mean, most of the structures are gone in both
Yeah.
cases. If there's any left there, I think the only thing, and I've expressed this before in the past, like I think I would be concerned about like health hazards more than anything else.
Agreed.
Mold,
100%.
shit
Because,
falling, like the
yeah,
floor
who
giving
knows
out
what's
or
left over kind of a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like I don't know.
But I would definitely go check out that cemetery.
I would hang. Like also I
Yeah.
just like cemeteries.
They're peaceful. That sounds morbid.
But they
I don't care.
are. Like they're peaceful. Usually they're pretty well kept, usually. Um,
Yeah.
you know, I like cemeteries. I don't get the heebie-jeebies. So yeah, I would visit. Would I visit alone at
No, that's
night?
why I'm here.
No, I would take my Borsty. Yes, 100%. Um, do I believe that these places are haunted? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't just limit it to the cemetery at Danvers State. I would limit it to all the structures. Like
Yeah.
that period of time, mental health was like so
It was horrific.
it's just like so off the charts what people were doing to these patients.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta think that something's there. Do I believe that a
Something's
satanic
there.
cult was operating in the basement? Like no.
I feel like whenever we cover haunted locations, buildings, things like that, somehow the satanic cult always just always like I
Always.
feel like people put it in for a shock factor
Yeah, like
at
like
times.
someone's like,
Like,
"Oh,
oh, then this is or like to seal the deal of, oh, it's haunted kind of a
as if the
thing.
200 some odd people a year dying like wasn't enough."
Wasn't
They're like,
enough.
"By the by, satanic cult,
And human
human
sacrifices.
sacrifices." And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I think like honestly the horrors that existed there like on their own are enough. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's good for me.
We don't need to do anything else. Like it's
We've
there.
we've done enough. So,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, this is one of those few moments because, like, more times than not, when I cover haunted locations, I'm like, nah, I mean, I don't really buy it. When it comes to psychiatric hospitals, pretty much every time I buy it, I'm like, yeah, it's probably haunted.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna debate it. Will I ever see anything if I go to visit one of these to prove it? Probs not. Will I even hear screaming or anything like that? Probs not. And if I do, I'll probably be like, ah, it's because this fucking place is falling apart and like it's metal like squealing when it's ripping apart or some shit. I'll
Mm-hmm.
find some sort of explanation, but I
It'll still be
it'll still
fun.
be a good time, 100%. And I think if I were to visit one of these places, like I feel like the weird energy there enough, it would be enough for me to be like, yeah,
Yeah, that
something's
tracks.
off. So.
Yeah.
Right, there you have it. That's the Massachusetts couple of state hospitals there.
Well done.
Thank you. Some,
Adding it to the list of places to visit, obviously.
oh my God, we have so much work to do. I'm stressed.
Someone sponsor us.
God,
Thank
please.
you.
Can I please? Like, just please, anybody?
So we can actually go on these adventures. That would be phenomenal. Thank
Spawn
you.
ourselves a little YouTube channel. You know,
The whole 9
that'd be
yards.
great. So anyway,
Yep.
would love to hear the listeners' opinions on like all of this.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too.
as always, write in.
Would you go to the pub? Would you go to this place?
Yeah,
The whole 9
do you
yards.
buy that they're haunted?
Have you been to any of these places? That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Did you experience anything? Let us know.
Yes, but of Cuervo, the email's in the description box. And until next time,
Stay strange.